Hey everybody, it's Ashley with Get Fit with Ashley, and welcome to my GF11 11-minute mat core workout. You don't need anything for this workout, it's just body weight, core, and we're on the mat. Let's get started with a quick warm-up. I am going to start this warm-up just with some side-to-side punches here, just so we can get, after we get our abs warmed up a little bit, we can also warm up our hip flexors, okay, because a lot of things we're going to be doing involve our hip flexors. Here, good, let's try some waist circles. So our hip flexors are this muscle right here, and anytime we march in place or crunch or leg lifts, it's those muscles that are working. So I'm gonna do a couple more here, waist hip rolls, and then I'm gonna take some gentle squats before we get on the floor. All right, this workout is broken up into 4 sections. We're gonna spend some time on each side lying position here, working our obliques. We're going to spend some time on our back, that's called supine position, and we're going to spend some time, high march here, on our front in the prone position. That's where we're going to end in a nice plank, right? Your favorite core exercise. All right, let's come down onto the mat and get started, okay? I'm going to be lying here on my right side, and I'm starting with knee crunches. Right here, just crunch your knee in and extend. Exhale in and extend. Now, if you'd like to progress this, you can go ahead and take your hip off the floor and do the same thing. So hips on or off the floor, your choice. If you need a little bit more stability, go ahead and take those fingertips and put them on the floor here rather than having your arm in the air. Good. Leg in and out. Great. We're moving on to front kicks. So front kick, and here's where the hip flexor, once again here, just like the knee crunches, hip flexors are moving here as we do this long lever crunch. Good. Once again, you need a little progression. Go ahead, hips off the mat. All right. Now just move your leg in its full range of motion, whatever that means for you. Okay? A few more seconds. Every move here is 30 seconds. We go 4 moves at a time. Hip lifts are next. Lift and lower. Good. Lift, lower. Exhale up, inhale down. Go at your own pace. You got this. If you need a little progression, a little more challenge, float your top leg up and down. Good. Leg circles coming up next, then a break. Here we go. Just little leg circles. All right. I'm going clockwise here. Doesn't matter to me which way you go. I've got my hand down here for some support. All right, if you want to progress it, once again, up off the hip. Right here, your choice. Hand up, hand down, hip up, hip down. We are going to be getting a 30-second rest in just a moment here. Let's finish this. You should feel this in your core, your hip flexors. 3, 2, 1. Good job, everybody. All right. Take that 30-second break here. You can take a drink if you like. We're going to be getting on the mat next on our back in our supine position, okay? So find a spot here. In all of these exercises, supine, you're going to press your belly button in, press your low back into the mat. Try to avoid arching. That's really hard on your low back. Press your belly button in and your low back into the mat. We are starting with marches or knee lifts. Hands down. Here we go. Lift. Lift. Good. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you place your foot back on the mat. If you need a little bit more of a challenge, once again, on all this work, hips up, march. As with any workout here, you want to be sure that you're not holding your breath. Hi, doggy. Hip thrusts are next. Push your hips to the sky, touch them lightly down. Good. Great job. That's it. You should feel this one in your glutes too, and your low back. And remember I said mat core. Your low back is part of your core. Your obliques, your abs, and your low back. That's what makes up your core. So we are getting all of it today. Okay? Good. We're going to take one leg in the air here. I've got my left leg. I'm going to take it down and up. Down. Exhale up. Good. Come up for your hips if you need a little progression. Down. That's it. Try to work in a full range. Your hands are out here for balance. Great job, everyone. We got our other side. Here we go. Hips up or hips down. Take it at your own pace. Make sure you're not arching. If any of this is bothering your low back, I want you to reduce your range of motion. Keep it high, keep it up here, or bend your knee, okay? I don't want you to put any strain on your low back. It's not necessary here. You can reduce range of motion or bend knees, okay? Good, we have our 30-second break. We are gonna switch sides now, okay? So I'm coming over here to my left side, and I'm gonna work my right leg here. All right, and we're gonna go back through the exercises we started with. So this workout's about half over. I have my bottom leg down here for some stability. I have it bent, and I'm gonna start with those knee crunches, okay? So we're crunching in and extend. You can have your hand down here or overhead, whatever works for you. Hip up, hip down. Go ahead, you know the moves now. Just the same as before, 4 moves. 2 minutes of work, then rest. Really extend. Pull in and extend. Good. You're doing great. I hope you're feeling this in your core. The only thing to be careful of here is going to be your low back, okay? If any part of this bothers your low back, you remember 2 things to do. All right, front kick now. 2 things to do. Reduce range of motion, bend your knees, okay? Nice work. See, you can work your core so well. You don't, with no weights, with just your body weight. This stuff is tough. You're doing great. You have 2 more exercises here, side lying. Next one is our hip lifts. Lift up and down. Good. Push high as you can. You might need to slide your elbow a little bit more under your body, right under your shoulder, to have some support to really lift your hips high. Exhale up, inhale down. Next up, leg circles. Almost there. Here we go. Once again, here. I'm leg circling, keeping it sort of toward the front. I can see it here. I don't have my leg behind me. And this time I'm going counterclockwise. I don't care which direction you go. If you need that extra progression, come on off your hip and keep your leg circling. We are coming up on a break shortly. Just a few more seconds here. Good, great, great, great. Okay, this is our 3rd break, and we are 3/4 of the way through the workout. We have one last left, and this is gonna be a spicy finisher, okay? So instead of working for 2 minutes, I'm gonna have you work for 2.5. All of this is gonna be done in our plank position, okay? We'll start in our bear plank. Our bear plank, just get on all 4s like this, curl your toes under, all right? And then lift your knees up. We're starting with bear plank, tap backs, okay? Keep your back nice and straight, hands right under the shoulders, knees under the hips, one at a time. Tap, tap, good. Now, to modify this movement, stay down on your knees and tap your legs back one at a time, okay? So your knees can be an inch or 2 off the floor, or they can be down like I'm demonstrating right now, okay? But what you don't wanna do is have your butt way up in the air, okay? Because we are engaging our abs down here. Doing great. Good, let's come down to your forearms. These are forearm plank, hip twists, all right? Hip drop, hip twist. Good. So keep your body in your nice straight plank and drop 1 hip at a time, side to side. Can be done right here on your knees for a modification, side to side. Feel your obliques working. You're doing great. Crouching tiger is next. Up in your knee plank, push back to child's pose and back to plank. Drop your hips. Child's pose, back to your plank, your knee plank. If you need a little progression here, up off your knees. Push back, come to plank. push back, come to plank. Your choice on your knees, whether they're dropping or not. Almost there. All right, pick your poison. We are holding a plank here, 1 minute. This is the last minute of the routine. Remember what I said? I said we're working for 2.5 minutes here, not 2. So we're gonna hold this for 2 30-second segments, okay? You may plank on your hands, on your forearms, with your knees down or your knees up, all right? Don't give up. If you need a break from your plank, put your knees down and come right back again, or put your hips back and come right back again. All different ways here for us to take this 1 minute. We've got it. Don't give up. Breaks are okay. Don't quit till it's over. 13 seconds. Woo! Feel the sweat now. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Yay, good job everybody, you did it. That 1 minute plank at the end, that was a surprise, huh? Good, just stretch here in your child's pose position. Widen your knees and stretch, put your belly down in between your thighs. Butt back. Good. And come on back up here and sit in whatever position is comfortable for you. And we will lean to one side here for oblique stretch. Thank you so much for doing this workout with me. You did great. Hopefully you worked up a little sweat like I did. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for being here. If you have time after this workout, go ahead and queue up my 5-minute post-workout cool down stretch for core specifically, and you'll get a nice extra 5 minutes to lengthen all the muscles we worked today in your core, your obliques, and your low back. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Ashley from Get Fit with Ashley, and I'll see you next time.